Hello? Is that manners respect? Enough, no? People, what's up? Everybody good? I was hanging out with one of my YouTube channel them because when good things is happening, people must listen to good things, right? So I was listening, people. I was listening, and when you listen, people, you hear good things, right? And you hear bad things too. So sometimes when you hear good things, you know, and the good things will stop. So I was listening to some good things. People may say there's so much things happening right now in the world. Um, I was watching them a Venezuelan plane was the the deplaning, debunking, debarking a whole bunch of people where the government are kick out of them country. Yes, people, there's a lot of deportation from America. I guess other countries are gonna start do it soon too, you know. I guess um every country just have to go back to them own. Why? It's crazy, people. What's happening in other world? I'm gonna tell you, say it's not gonna change, you know. Nothing is gonna change until we make a change. Things is not gonna change until we change it or understand that it needs to be changed. Because most of these people who are in power, them not look for, them not looking to make things any better, past, present, and future. Right? There's no change in nothing. So I said it looked bleak in the past, and the people them I used to fight this in the past, a lot of them pass off, and the people them have to replace those fighters. They're not putting up a resistance, people. It's crazy, you know. And how the future look it now look optimistic. And they look on the great people them before us and what them do. And just seeing situation now is just getting destroyed. It's absolutely madness. The way how things just doesn't seem like it's changing. People them in power just happy with just the way things is. It's madness, people. absolute madness. And the way things look, it's like it's not changing. So people from early in the year, I was doing from early in the year when I highlight like February, I highlight our great people, right? I did touch on Maxwell, uh, Maxwell Mumba, the African designer for the solar car where doesn't take any any fuel, and it's long lasting charge. So there's another person, right? I did mention him just a little bit. He invent parts for people who have like no hands and foot like that, right? And this is just like part two. Can me tell you say, despite all the world is, it doesn't stop us from being great enough people. I tell you no, it's it doesn't matter all situation we're in. It doesn't stop us from being great because it's just who we are, people. We're just not great to each other. But you know, seeing our greatness on a daily basis, right? And seeing the fight that's going down. I tell you, there's so much organization out there that's fighting for equal rights. It's crazy, people. But the fight continue. I must say, the fight is not against color. The fight is against equal rights and justice. The fight is against evil. The fight is against greed. It's crazy. So that's the same thing we fight for right through history. The same thing we are fight for then are the same thing we are fight for now. And the same thing pretty much we have to go fight for in the future. As Mr. I did watch a program on a Burkina Faso Abraham Toure um that was highlighted and what he's doing for Africa. I'm gonna tell you say it's so refreshing to see so much more just highlighting and other people are look for join Burkina Faso and Maui and Niger, right? I'm just watching like how much actually by the end of the year because it's what me say it's so magnificent to see at least one hero standing up. And I love to see others join, but me tell you so when me listen to like some of the youth them like some other channel highlight them and all them talk with pride. And that we missing enough people. Manners, respect. Big up yourself, Alreen. Nice to see you, Miss White. The very facts that we have heroes who can inspire you and make we have that feeling of it can be done, it can be done. The same thing with the train. Train couldn't do it, but him just try and try. So I say people the little things that we can do to make it be the way it's supposed to be. That me always want to see highlight. That's what me always want to see. We gravitate to. Because me say the things them that's destructive for us, it's only destructive to us. It not affect nobody else, you know. But anytime we strive, so much other people earn and learn from it. Me highlight something today. Yes, I was over there. Come tell you say when you see them different highlight there. Yes, because we know say the PMP and the JLP them are the same party and it doesn't change. Them people do not change. So we have to find other ways to change it. Inspire other people to be better people or something. So I'm say the people them I make them move there for change everything for give us an opportunity to look at life and have a better growth of things. Right? So this are the this is one of the people I'm finding upon black journals. And again this youth I'm telling you say we genius. I know enough things. I tell you say it's so weird. Say them use the most expensive things, right? Thank you very much. That's all it taking a little sharing, right? The fact say them are genius, right? And them have to use the most expensive stuff to make cell phone, the most expensive stuff to make them battery. How can they be genius? Why can't they use cheap stuff to make expensive stuff? That's what I look at. They say them in a laboratory and I make things. Why can't they make it efficient stuff instead of expensive stuff that cost so much? That's not invention. That's just making a profit straight, right? Then you're gonna say, well, we spend so much hours in a laboratory making these stuff. Okay, all right. When you spend so much time making stuff that's expensive. So when these people create stuff on ingenuity, not experimentation, right? Our mind just create things. Me tell you say, when me see the brother ride the one wheel bicycle at Jamaica, the man ride the bicycle like say it have two wheel. That's ingenuity. The creativity, me tell you say, we have it within our DNA. But every time it creates, somebody a take it, somebody a profit. We never get from what we are supposed to get. Angie Stone, the same thing. Me still a follow her story because you see, her creativity, $50 million them say she lost. This lady was 63 years old, up on the road, still doing singing and dancing when she's supposed to be on dialysis. All of them things that meanwhile somebody incorporate all our worth, our money, everything into their company. Just disappear so. So when I look at these things and I see these things, people, all I'm saying, we have to be aware the past, the present, and the future. And it's not going to change unless we change it. Same thing Abraham Toria do. We have to find a way to change it. I do the video where the man talk, oh, Abraham Tory is a criminal. So sufferation is better than yes, have a super duper night, Miss White. Stop always thanks for stopping by. The very fact that it can be done, right? And it's being done. Right, people? We are supposed to appreciate those stuff. Appreciate, love those stuff. I'm telling you with this word I'm on take out of my vocabulary, you know. But the very fact that we are supposed to look at these things as advancement for our brain. So this gentleman must say him do him own thing, him create him own um legs and arms for the people them. we not have it, but this man make it out of scraps. I'm telling you, sir, this is our greatness, people. We have the ability to do all of these things. One of the things that I talk about is separation. Always more. One of the things that I talk about is the separation from, them are going to have different washroom and different community since Trump in a power. Them are go back to segregation. So black people are going to have them own this and them own that. I'm telling you, so the same thing Booker T. Washington did a advocate for, And now 2025, right? Them are bring it back back to where it was before. So between that time and now, what you think them get out of it? How much you think them get out of it? So now them get where them want out of it, it's okay for us to go to the sideline, right? People. So we now pay attention to us, We just pay attention to hating us as we proceed, people.
My name is David Jerry. I am an innovator, a maker. My name is Moses Njoroge. Since my childhood, I've been curious and a passionate innovator. And our dream is not only to live 5 years or 10 years, is to live hundreds of years, trying to come up with ideas that will aid the mobility of persons living with disability or help persons who are in need.
Access to sequential testing. Check. Risk level under gradient supply access sequential testing. System initiated.
His brother Michael is also satisfied.
Welcome to Afrogenesis Artificial Intelligence.
System under self-testing. Please wait. Control and monitoring system.
People, right off of the back, me tell you, say, yo, just to see all them people are these people are just testing, like, this is them operating from within themselves, outside of themselves. You understand? Their creativity, they're expanding it. It's so amazing just to see these people. And it's us doing it.
Under self-testing, please wait. Control and monitoring system. Headlights. Wheels, right, turn. Left, turn. Driving engine.
In a remarkable display of Black ingenuity and excellence, Kenyan inventors David Gathu and Moses Kuna have stunned the world with their groundbreaking AI-powered prosthetic limb. This extraordinary achievement not only showcased the duo's technological prowess, but also highlights the resourcefulness and creativity that has characterized Black or African innovation throughout history.
Welcome to Afrogenesis Artificial Intelligence Assistant Systems Online Systems booting in few minutes. Please wait until you see the color moonlight, then say the word. Jeff is the password.
On August 22nd, 2021, Gathu and Kiuna unveiled their revolutionary prosthetic, sending shockwaves throughout the medical and technological communities. What made this invention truly remarkable was the fact that it was developed using locally sourced materials, salvaged from trash heaps and scrapyards.
Systems online. Police array. Demonstrating the flow of the bio-robotic arm system under self-testing. Articulations levels, protocol sequences activate.
This ingenious approach not only reduced costs, but also demonstrated the potential for African innovation to thrive despite limited resources.
Afrogenesis. U-N-L-I-M-E-T-E-D. Technologies may transforming challenges into possibilities.
The story begins in the suburbs of Kikuyu, in Kenya's Kiambu County, where these cousins, 29-year-old Moses Kiuna and 30-year-old David Gathu, would spend countless hours in a small workshop, which happened to be their grandmother's former granary, fiddling with wires and electric cables, researching, designing, and testing their groundbreaking prosthetic. They've been doing this since they were children, dismantling toys, radios, and TV sets, despite the spankings their fiddling attracted from their parents. Today, however, their tinkering is a lot more advanced. As you can well see, these cousins are making robots that can help people with disabilities perform simple tasks without assistance, and they already have 2 prototypes under their belt. Their desire to create assistive technology came about first in 2009, when they decided to try and help a classmate who had been born without a hand. We had a friend who was a congenital amputee and had 1 hand. We would see him struggle to write, eat, and do other things that other children did with ease. It's then that we began asking ourselves how we could help him and others move from being dependent to independent persons, said Kiuna. These diligent Black brothers have been persistent in their passion to make a change. They had also created a prosthetic arm in 2012 after their neighbor lost a limb in an industrial accident. But their latest invention is a significant upgrade, according to the duo. Their early experiences developed into an insatiable appetite for robotics, and they haven't looked back since.
Right now, I want to explain to you how we can tap the signal of the branchioradialis muscle. It starts from the upper motor neuron. It then goes, an action potential starts from the upper motor neuron after you have thought of how maybe to grab something. Start from the upper motor neuron.
People, what this man is talking about is like your brain, actually how your brain operates and think. So he's talking about what it takes for you to move your hands with your brain. This man is like, he's like a pretty much a neuroscientist. As we proceed, people.
Of the neuron through the spinal tract, the action potential travels through the T5, T6 to the brachioplexus.
The self-taught innovators began studying the science behind how the brain sends signals to the nervous system in order for a motor activity to occur.
You see? It's bro, this is deep enough, people. So these guys had to actually think within the brain other than create a brain and put it outside in the AI. What's up, AI? These people are actually showing you how your thought works. As we proceed.
With this knowledge, they developed a robotic prosthetic that functions like a human hand to aid people who have lost arms due to accidents, illnesses, or congenital disabilities.
Systems online. Police array. Demonstrating the flow of the bio-robotic arm system under self-testing. Articulations levels. Protocol sequences activated.
With limited resources but unlimited determination, they had poured their hearts and souls into creating a device that would change lives. Their hard work had paid off when they finally succeeded in developing an AI-powered prosthetic that could learn and adapt to the user's needs.
Small finger, ring finger.
Check.
Middle finger.
Check.
Thumb finger.
Check.
Index finger.
Check.
Test sequences. Protocol deactivated.
This prosthetic is equipped with advanced sensors and algorithms that detect even the slightest changes in muscle activity, allowing it to respond intuitively to the user's intentions. This truly is what set Gathu and Kiuna's prosthetic apart, its ability to connect with the user's nervous system by effectively creating a seamless interface between the prosthetic and the user's body.
Shoulder level X-axis articulation. Elbow level Y-axis articulation.
System initiated.
Wrist pronation.
System initiated.
The device uses a headset receiver to pick up brain.
With every revealing people, and that's the very fact that it can actually make a fist, pour water, all of the stuff that my hand can like could do like naturally. For these people to create, just to the thought of them just to think about this first of all. Obviously they were inspired for helping them friend, but just to say okay then fine, let's try something. That me say if you don't see it and you can't get it, you have to create it. As we proceed, people.
Have you ever heard of a non-Western country imposing sanctions on a Western nation?
Hold on. Okay, people. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get too excited with pressing too much button.
Wrist pronation.
So what it does is actually hold the bottle of the Pepsi bottle and pour out the drink in the cup. I'm telling you, say that's creativity, you know, people. That's genius. And the parts them where them get are from like scrap metal, junkyard and them things. They're not no laboratory, no $100 trillion where them can spend on. Them use where them find as we proceed.
That receiver to pick up brain signals and convert them to an electric current, which is then sent to a transmitter that wirelessly relays commands to the arm, prompting it into action. And it all happens in less than 2 seconds. Amazing, isn't it?
In less than 2 seconds. Less than 2 seconds, you know, people. That's you thinking about it and it's happening.
Wrist pronation.
System initiated.
This is apparent by robotic arm that uses brain signals to operate. This device capability deploys 8 degrees of motion. That is, it can rotate along the shoulder level, along y-axis, and x-axis, elbow level, along y-axis, and even x-axis. It has ability to twist the wrist or wrist pronation. It has ability to hold and release.
We saw people living with disabilities go through a lot of struggles and desired to make them feel far more abled, Gathu told AFP. Kuna said their first prosthetic arm, custom made for the neighbor, had helped him operate around the house on his own. The high cost of prosthetics means only 1 out of 10 people in need are able to access them globally, with the World Health Organization warning that such exclusion adds to the burden of disability. We noticed that Kenya imports prosthetics which are costly, Kuna told AFP. So we asked ourselves, how can we solve our own problems? They found the answer in junkyards.
They found the answer in junkyard, people. You see the people that with a real prosthetic. What me tell you say? What's the sense making something so expensive we can't afford? Only 1 out of 10 people can afford that. It don't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense. Jeez. Oh boy. As we proceed, people.
Since high school, the pair have been scouring dumping grounds around the Kenyan capital in search of discarded gadgets that they have repurposed to create over a dozen inventions. The young Kenyans use rudimentary material that has been thrown away to make their inventions come to life. People throw away a lot of things that are harmful to the environment just because they don't work. If they don't work, it might be just one component that's faulty, but all the other components still work and can be recycled, Gathu said. We've recycled everything that you see here. They throw it away, we pick it up and use it.
It's true. You see how much you see how much them have a thing that when they collect all old computer and them something there. Trust me, them have like the metal bin. And you want to see almost something in there so that people can use. People like geniuses like these. But then all them do is just crush them and then turn them in something else. Right? As we
saved us from
proceed,
spending a lot of money because we're not backed up financially by anyone to come up with our innovations.
This hand uses a battery of lot of goods. The hand, we have made it using available resources like e-waste, wood, rubber, leather materials, plastics, and even the wires.
Their goal is simply to help people living with disability live normal lives.
They pick up junk that people throw away, things like plastic, rubber, wiring, old computer motherboards, LED lights, USB devices, switches, optical drives, heat sinks, fans, and power supply units, components that they say could be quite expensive to purchase from a shop. Kenya previously was a beneficiary of such tech discards from developed nations. However, these electronics did not last long, thus leading to a flood of electronic waste that pollutes the environment.
Oh, we are telling you this, and the people, this why we are telling you, say, every year them bring in a smarter phone than the smartphone or them smartphone. And in all of them smartphone, yeah, them have all of them cobalt, all of them things that them a dig out of Africa, all of them places. The reason why they can't do it instead of make the things them last, right? Because them know so they get the materials them cheap. Then get it cheap out of Africa, and then in time them bring it out of Africa, then them sell it expensive. So them can always make 3,000 cell phone in 1 year and at the same cell phone. And then they make 3,000 more next year at the same cell phone, just one or two different application. People, I'm telling you, say it's a crazy, 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 crazy world, people. As we proceed. So then the junk them were left over are the people them have to deal with it. Environmental damage. Why? The loop.
These electronics did not last long, thus leading to a flood of electronic waste that pollutes the environment. The duo believes that their innovations are also helping tackle the e-waste problem.
This hand is being controlled by this neural rod by a potential headset receiver that monitors or taps the brain signals, and it extracts these specific features of these brain signals that reflects the intent of the user. The arm, that is, from the intraparenchymal single neuron units. When ion concentration changes inside the neuron cell membrane, an electric field is set up, and this signal, it is being tapped on, goes through various tissues through the brain, and the signal can travel through the pia mater, arachnoid, and it can travel through the skull, through the skin. Then this gadget taps those transductions of those ion currents that are all electrical wave that the brain is.
You see, and we are electrical. We are electrical um object, and then and I think we talk about it before. This is why them when your heart stop, them shock you, they charge you back again. So he's talking about the wave, the brain wave that we use or send off the signal. You know the spider sense. I'm telling you, so sometimes when people you don't know, we don't appreciate how great we are, people. We, me say, we can't realize how great we are. For these people, for these guys, for just tap into that, the mind power what we have, right? And get it out without sticking out no needles in our brain or nothing like that. It passes through our skin. That I might explain, right? It passes through your skull, passes through your skin, and it the machine picks it up, the command that you command, and it transmit it into if you want to pour the buckle, right? That is us right there. Amazing. As we proceed.
This machine can convert that signal, or it taps and signal processes, converts this signal into a valid electric current through some computation, and the final current is being transmitted into this arm via radio waves, 315 megahertz. Those signals, they go into the biomechatronic hand or the arm, the operating system. Then they are being aligned in a way that they will be converted to come into to become a current, a valid current that will drive linear motors. These linear motors will drive the arm, and they will cross and open, making the hand, the whole hand, to pick as per how you are thinking, as per how you are controlling it, using your intentions.
Although conventional education did little to feed their curiosity, with Gathu dropping out of school at 17 and
conventional education people, I like me tell you, say, if you're born a genius, you're just a genius. There's Once you get dummy down now, that's a different story. But the very fact that these guys step out of the classroom and step into reality, I'm telling you, most creation comes from necessity. It was necessary for them to create it. As we proceed, people.
Kiuna quitting college a couple of years later, their appetite for learning has not dimmed. The shelves in the bare-bones lab next to their grandmother's house are stacked with science books, and the sheet metal walls are covered with charts detailing human anatomy or the periodic table. We studied neurophysiology by reading books and sitting with doctors to explain concepts to us, Gathu said, explaining how they came up with the prosthetic arm. However, the prosthetic arm isn't the only invention conjured up by these young Kenyans. The two robotic enthusiasts have other inventions too.
My passion was to be an aeronautic engineer, and what I was always dreaming is to become a pilot or a designer. If I would fail to be a pilot, I would become an aeroplane designer. When I designed this drone, this grader that flew several meters above the ground, when I saw everything on top, the grader filled some one piece of metal failed to hold properly, and the grader came down and it stuck on the ground.
System under self-testing. Please wait. Control and monitoring system. Headlights.
So one of the things that I make is like a drone, and this one is like one car. It's like a. Well, I'm gonna tell you, so them people are so real genius, you know. It's a robotic car, people. Make out of scraps. Well, I'm not telling you, say, yo. We have to give a shout out to the greatness. We have to the amazing things, man. People, take a deep breath, people. Let it out. Deep breath in. Let it out. Deep breath in. Let it out. To our greatness, people, as we proceed.
Wheels, right turn. Left turn. Driving engine.
Among their other inventions, too, was a COVID-19 decontamination device that can sanitize surfaces and floors. When COVID-19 struck, they had built a device to sterilize banknotes using infrared technology, and later, a green energy generator that converts oxygen into electricity, aimed at tackling climate change. David stated that he had fears being an aeronautical engineer and settled for something more self-preserving and helpful.
And from there, I realized that is so dangerous. And I thought, if I want to continue to be a pilot, it's not this way, but to try something else different. And the idea of becoming an aeronautic engineer, I went there and it got off my mind. And I thought of creating something different that will help the society rather than killing myself. That's where
Once I rather do something good for society than box up himself. But being an aeronautic engineer, right, it doesn't mean that it's a. I mean, the Wright brothers, they invented the aeroplane, and they never box up themselves. But him say him rather take a different route. That may I try show you with the mind people. With a mindset, him would have continued the work where him a do. Right? But with a mind fluidity, you can become any one of the great things you want to become. Because he said, look how much, me never hear him say he want to be an entertainer. People, I'm not knocking entertainment, people. I'm just saying, being a scientist and being like, in those departments is a better ambition, higher ambition than just saying, people, as we proceed, don't have to agree with everything. As we proceed,
I met my friend in high school, and we started thought of thinking how to start machines that will help persons living with disabilities.
Gathu and Kuna's AI-powered prosthetic was designed to learn and adapt to the user's needs, using advanced sensors and algorithms to detect even the slightest changes in muscle activity. This innovative technology enabled amputees to control the prosthetic with unprecedented precision and ease, restoring mobility, independence, and dignity.
After primary school, I joined a high school in Kikude, where I met my friend David. And from there, after there was this, we had to attend to Science Congress. That's where we had the same interest, and we partake of the same project with him.
Okay, and that are the thing, people, like-minded people. You see? Like-minded people. If one wanted to be a DJ and the other one wanted to be a scientist, do you really think it's that work? That's why I say in every project you must have like-minded people. Thank you, like-minded people. Or stop by and give a shout out. Big up on yourself. Manners, respect, enough people. I'm telling you, say everybody's path is not always gonna be the same. But the path that you choose has to be chosen with like-minded people. Unity, love, respect. As we proceed, school is open, class is full.
The same project with him, where it reached the provincial level. And after that, after we completed Form 4, we decided, because our financial background in the family, it's not stable, we decided how can we start our own foundation where we'll be creating projects that will be helping people, or innovation that will be helping persons living with disability.
When Gathu and Kiuna showcased their invention to US engineers, the response was astounding. The engineers were shocked by the sophistication and effectiveness of the AI-powered prosthetic, marveling at the ingenuity and expertise that had gone into its creation. One US engineer was quoted as saying, "We've seen some impressive prosthetics before, but nothing like this. The level of innovation and technological expertise that Gathu and Kiuna have demonstrated is truly remarkable."
Right now, there are 15 projects that we have already completed, as you have shown them. We have shown them to you. The others, we can't be able to finish them. They are in the sector of energy. We have ideas in agriculture, security, new inventions that have never been invented. Also on models on how to employ the youth, new schemes that have not been invented, but due to lack of funds and resources, because where we get our materials are from dump site, are from old computers, the e-waste materials. So right now we don't have the cutting edge machines or a good laboratory with equipped gadgets where we can use them to make far more affordable and
Okay, people, and even this will be a good project. What if somebody did a research on people, right? And I reach out to them and I say, all right, we can gather up parts for them use and them. No, nobody now support them, right? Everybody I say it's remarkable, it's remarkable. You're 30 scientists. I say, oh, we're getting together and we're gonna set up for work with them. Them still a do what them a do, but them still a pick up junk and something, put it together, right? So I'm not telling you, I said there's people out there who have causes that need help, right? Well, anybody can jump, not jump on, but can research, find out. That's why I'm gonna try to show you these things are not in mainstream media, right? These are not gonna be in TikTok and them things there. Because these things it needs help. They need help. These people need like support. So even I don't know if again it's I find them on the Black Journal and actually I forgot find out them. They said their name several times still. But I'm saying these people would have definitely do with some help, right? Because what them I do is so needed. It's necessary. If 1 out of 10 person with disability can get help from all of them people, the scientists in them laboratory there, right? And then people are in the junkyard. I dig up something and I put something together and I come up with more affordable stuff. Eh? And them need the help, not the scientists them will have the expensive laboratory, the most expensive mineral for make phone. Eh? The most expensive mineral, yeah, the most expensive mineral them in the world, them have it to make phone and have it to make battery for car. Jeez, man. Eh? And that a progress. That's scientific progress, yes. Me know them brother you do so much with nothing. As we proceed, people.
affordable and more affordable and durable products.
The
You
impact
see, durable, affordable, and durable. And honestly, before the things them what them used to make for last, like the cars, everything, like buildings, all of them stuff there. But them find out say now, if they make it to last, there's no money in making it to last. So them start making it fast. People, past, present, and future people. We can see it, We're aware of all of these stuff, people, but we just say, make it go on. Nah, make no difference. Nah, who cares? These are the attitude that will become. And it's true. Because many times I tell you, say once a story launch and it's them talk about it, oh, I got 5,000 views. Then they move on to the one where they want to get 10,000 views on. And it's not educational, people. It's just a dopamine, drugs. As we proceed,
Products.
the impact of Gathu and Kiuna's invention extends far beyond.
all right, fine, let me write it down. Gatu and Kiona. Because I do have my pen and I do have my pencil, people. I'm going to tell you, every time I jump on, it's always something when I have to write down, right? These people definitely need some help on some social media. Well, me don't have 10,000 people, but we usually share the program. Them big up the content creator them where I give them people a shout out. All right, now this video now has 4,758 views, 588 like. So that means they're not gonna reach the algorithm. Understand, people? You know, I have commercial funding platform, yes, which is really when you have these educational programs. And I also have merchandise, people. I think he has merchandise. So you can always check out him platform. As we proceed,
The realm of technology. Their achievement serves as a powerful testament to Black excellence and ingenuity, challenging dominant narratives that have historically erased or marginalized African contributions to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, in other words, called STEM.
System under self-testing. Please wait. Control and monitoring system. Headlights. Wheels. Right. Turn. Left. Turn. Driving engine.
These two are proof that Africans can make a significant contribution to technology and science as we know it, said Mukuria Mwangi, the founder of the Jasiri Mugumo School in Nairobi, which caters to youths up to 10 years old.
We will go in a big way, not just improving our economy in terms of production, but also making it more acceptable to society. It's not bulky. It's not bulky. It's easier for the persons with the ability to handle them. It's quite a game changer.
David Mathange from the Association for the Physically Disabled of Kenya, APDK, a charity NGO, says, such inventions are the future of the science of artificial limbs. This is the science we need to ease the challenges people with disabilities face. Mwangi, who regularly invites Gathu and Kiuna to mentor children at the school, told AFP that Kenya's education system did little to encourage innovation. Invention is not a discipline harnessed in our schools, yet innovation is what will drive the future, Mwangi said.
And that's the thing. It's not about innovation, people. It's just workers who can set up the machine. But I'm tell you, right through history, we always been more than workers. We always been a talented race. People, we don't give ourselves enough credit. I play on that so much. We are great people. I'm telling you that the reason why we cannot be loved. Because we don't love ourselves. We can be loved, people. If we love each other, right? We can be loved. It's just we don't get no love from people who have no love. Right? You see, right through history, we always have your comfort and give love. As we proceed, people.
Challenges such as a lack of funds also prevent innovation from taking center stage in the East African nation, as reflected by the number of inventions gathering dust in Gathu and Kiuna's lab. The pair hope to turn their prosthetic arm and other innovations into a thriving business. We have many other ideas that we can make commercially viable, but we lack finances and support, Gathu said. As we celebrate Gathu and Kiuna's groundbreaking achievement, we honor the legacy of African innovators who have shaped the course of human history, from ancient Egyptian architects to modern-day tech entrepreneurs.
And that's the whole thing, people. We consistently always been doing good right through history. That's what I say. It's like just the facts that I'm just talk about slavery when there was so much greatness before slavery. And in the future, I'm going to probably have a series before slavery and go through the ancient times and see who we really are. Because we don't really know ourselves, and we don't promote knowing ourselves. That's one of the things, like, we don't. Because the things that when I say, when them slap on we and say that's our culture, that's not our culture. If then give we back with culture, like Muta Baruka said, you'd see the rich men from the clothes we would have wear, right? No name brand and all of this. We wouldn't be branded if we had our culture. Because you see, Burkina Faso start do them own clothing, and I'm not talking name brand clothing. They're going back to their materials and stuff like that. It's me telling you, say out of Burkina Faso, it's like greatness is just it's just bubbling, it's just bubbling, it's just because left, right, and center every day we can talk about Burkina Faso, and it's gonna be with pride. But me say it's we our race. That's how we're supposed to be talking about each other. The same way we big up Burkina Faso, that's how we're supposed to big up each other, small businesses, the things that we're supposed to do. Because we can't all be in Burkina Faso, but we can be somewhere. And wherever we are and we're doing something, it means something. I always say that, So me doing this now, it's me showing that it can be done. It can be done, people. As we proceed.
African minds have consistently pushed the boundaries of what is possible. In closing, Gathu and Kiuna's story is a beacon of hope and inspiration, reminding us that innovation can thrive in the most unexpected places. The AI-powered prosthetic invented by these Black brothers is a testament to the power of African ingenuity and creativity, an achievement which demonstrates that with determination, creativity, and a passion for innovation, anything is possible, no matter where you come from or what resources you.
Anything is possible because it's within you. Anything is possible. Them say anything is possible, and they end it there. So half the story has never been told. Anything is possible within you. So you must have to take it, own it for yourself, and say, I might own this. But I'm telling you, say, yo, that's why I'm saying I love, like, every time I step in, I highlight anything. It's something that is worth highlighting. Because it's us. We need to be highlighted. When you see them tear down um so much things, they're trying to just, it's a mass. Let's just dig up everything and just broke down, mash down every creation that we create. Don't give credit to nothing, because the things when I'm do at the states now, this lady came out and saying they're taking down then take off Black Lives Matter off of some place. All of the monument, everything, they're breaking it down, people. They're destroying it. Unless we keep on highlighting these stuff. Instead of we say, boy, we can't do nothing about it. We don't care what they're doing. It's what we're supposed to be doing for us. The lady will come out and say, our father, the first black person that was in the army. I think it's the statue them I see it on Instagram to the people, because I say they're doing it right in front of our face, and when the Dugan King was talking about it, say they're trying to erase everything. They're showing us that they want to erase everything. They like to erase everything. This is where it comes to, it's like a kid looking to destroy their toys because they're upset with something. This is some deep hate. I'm gonna say we are the most hated people, right? The most watched, the most hated, most disrespected, just because of our skin. There's no there's no scientific reason. There's no there's nothing. And sometimes they'll say it. Meanwhile, we loving. Well, if there must be an opposite. If we are loved, then must be, where's the hate? Because me can't call myself that word. Because I don't practice that word. We don't practice that word. We take out with frustration against each other, violent ways, yes. But majority of us have love. Majority of we have love. So if we have love, or who have hate, And the people them will have hate them have to deal with it. And it's never been dealt with. That's the issue. This deep hate is never been dealt with. It's just been a retaliation. More. Happy birth month, Miss Yellow. The hate that them have for us is the hate that them have for themselves. That are the only explanation. Cause many time we talk to few people and all them forgive and forgive and forgive. That's just you're welcome. I hope your months has been good. Pure great people born in this amount apparently. Be great people. Because the hate them have for us people, that's something deep. Well, I don't think are we supposed to deal with it. But are we end up dealing with it. Right? As we proceed.
Come from, or what resources you have. This brings us to the end of yet another inspiring video. Do endeavor to support our works by hitting the thumb button of this video. Share with friends and families to keep spreading our eye-opening Black narrative.
And that's the thing, people. All I'm have to do is share the people in program, like the people in program, and share it because I'm telling you, when it's good for all of us. When it's bad for all of us. Okay, so look at it now. I got you my feed and look at it. Congrats, this 13-year-old prodigy just got accepted into college. Take a second to congratulate him. Right? See, this is the story. Joshua Suddith, a 13-year-old from Georgia, receives an acceptance letter from Morehouse College, surpassing his goal. Okay, so let me see. It just jumped. Surpassing his goal set at age 4. People, this man is 13 years old. All right, let me read it again there. Joshua Suddith, a 13-year-old born from Georgia, receives, you don't know, say smart on me already. People. Receives an acceptance letter from Morehouse College, surpassing his goal set at age 4. Most kids celebrating their 13th birthday with cake and balloons, but for Joshua Suddith, the milestone came with an acceptance letter from Morehouse College, his dream school. Joshua, a student at Hill Academy in Conyers, Georgia, has been a standout scholar since infancy. His mother, Chadra Suddith, big up yourself, miss, enough love and respect, describes him as a miracle from the beginning. Jesus, people. You don't understand them things, people? You see me I talk about 3 scientists, right? And then here comes the next scientist, people. Him as a miracle from the beginning. At just 19 weeks pregnant, she underwent interior surgery to ensure his survival. By 9 months old, Joshua was talking. By 18 months, he was reading. At age 3, he wrote his first book. Have mercy, people. And now here we go. Geniuses. Wow. His academic journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. Joshua has skipped multiple grades, jumping from 2nd to 5th. That brother just want to me already. Jesus. sir. Then to seventh, people. From second to fifth, then to seventh, and later to 11. The man a real genius, people. At 12 years old, he received over 20 college acceptance letters from institutions such as Miles College, Shaw University. Jeez, people. Me never think so them people out I am if you do a catering for them, much less. No. Jeez, people. I am just, me just feel nice. Me just feel, just reading about this young gentleman. You see all this man, you know? If all 30 people all come out and say, okay, then fine, same ability here, let's put towards him. Well, he might get free scholarship and everything already, anyways. But me say, just, ensure say in future is set in the right way, whatever, Wow. I'm gonna share this story. This is amazing, people. You see, me I talk about two genius over there, so and then this a genius I just pop up and me tell you say, oh, AI just give me the information, and I say, go on, run with it, run with it. Highlight these people. They need to be highlighted, sir. So, but me don't know if you get accepted in a college, that means your tuition is paid for. I forgot to look into that. Watch them on. My goodness. 20 college acceptance letters from institutions such as Miles College, Shaw University, Tennessee State University, and Jackson State University. He is dual enrolled at Augusta Technical College, completing 27 credit hours with a 3.88 grade point average, people. 3.88 is almost, that's only what we can't 4.0, people. That no much from people. The man at 13. Give him some slack, sir. Sorry. Despite his academic achievements, Joshua remains a regular teenager who loves basketball. However, his goals have always been ambitious. At just 4 years old, he learned about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. attending Morehouse College. Big up him mother, big up him mother. And him father too. Enough respect to him. Parents. Wow. At age 50, Morehouse College at 15, and he learned about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. attending Morehouse College at 15 and decided he wanted to surpass that milestone. Jesus have mercy. Now at 13, he has done it. Just that. More. Hey, send me some more of them story, please. Oh my goodness. His grit and determination are the most impressive things about him, Chandra said. He didn't let challenges get in the way of his dream. Wow. Joshua has always been passionate about historically black colleges and universities, HBCUs. But Morehouse was his first choice. The young scholar plans to study international relations and hope to use his education to make a global impact. You might met that already, Please, people, I like to share him story for real, He has also applied to prestigious institutions like Harvard, MIT, Georgia Tech, Emory, Yale, and Princeton. Wow. His achievements have garnered support from me too, people. His achievements have garnered support from Morehouse alumni. The Black Man Can Incorporate it. Well, me have to go look up that there too. Well, me know some. Okay, the Black Man Can Incorp and CBCA Robert Mason. I think that's a college. While he has already earned a merit scholarship. Okay, he might get a scholarship to Hills Academy. His family is mooring for additional scholarships. Asking is, they use the word praying for additional scholarships and full ride offers to ensure you can attend college without financial stress. You see, people, this is one, you see, this is one of his $700 to. His father, Joshua Suddith. Yes, him father. Let me see if the mother last name or him last name. People, me tell you say, what a good family, me tell you say. A family structure. We've been through all of this so far, people. Right? The family structure is so important to their growth. Right? This story is so amazing, people. I'm gonna tell you something, just look. All right, fine. Did I check? I think. Well, his father is there. As my namesake Joshua truly makes me proud, I pray he always keeps God first. Joshua plans to defer his enrollment for 1 year to complete high school and then commute to Morehouse. Wow. That is so amazing, people. His journey is far from over, but with his resilience and ambition, the future looks bright for this young scholar. People, I see if I can follow his story still. Because I tell you, say, these are the things when I say part one, part two, and these are the things that we're supposed to highlight, right? We just have to put him right along with put him along with Kinoa and Gatu, the inventors. Because I know say, you see him already international, you know. Joshua, people, that's a strong name. Yeah, people. You see, them things I'm gonna tell you, say, make your heart feel so. I'm gonna tell you, say, given the opportunity, you know, and that me ask you if you do, you know, the next generation people, give them the opportunity to be like this gentleman. Understand? At least give them the opportunity, people. Them deserve it. We deserve to put in, highlight these people. We deserve to highlight these people, like these people need to be highlighted from the past, present, and future, people. I said, can change, you know. We can change it. With these amazing people, young people coming up, it can be done, people. It can be done. People, thank you so much for stopping by. Telling us that sometimes over here it's low and sometimes it's high. We just have to go with the ride. We just have to go with the flow. Because we are amazing. And we're supposed to be proud of who we are. If we highlight who we are. And the positive are the best for we highlight. Because the negative is always sensationalism. Always it's always detrimental to feel betterment, you know. Meanwhile, this young man, these young men, because it's not just him alone, the inventors, show us there's hope. Because them a keep hope alive. Them a look on humanity. As we proceed, people, thank you for no like, thank you for no subscription, thank you for no share. It's very important for a grow our channel the right way. Again, manners, respect, enough. Love, enough. I'm out.